Hi friends, hope you are enjoying your time and the beautiful art of investing that we have started off. Now we are going to take it to rule number 4. In the beginning I have told you that there are 5 basic rules. If you follow those properly, then you are going to make a lot of money out of your investments. And consider this in the most important thing in the investment world. Friends, there is nothing in the world more important than these 5 rules which I am just going to tell you. You just go check across the textbooks or across the stock market investors or the experts, whatever it may be considered. These are the foundation of the entire investing world, right friends? So please, I just request you to follow my videos very carefully with every second invested in them. And if you don't understand anything, then please revise and keep viewing the entire stuff. So friends, in the journey today we are going to talk about rule number 4, which is very important. So before we proceed for that, I just request you to subscribe the channel if you have not done so far. Do it now and also click the bell icon so that my research based, experience based knowledge directly reaches to you as soon as it is released. So with that friends, let's proceed with rule number 4. So the rule number 1, 2, 3 we have covered. We will look at that and then rule number 4 would be there. So let's directly go to our screen. Here it is. So friends, rule number 4 says that no matter, see, believe me, every word of these lines is very important. So it simply says that no matter how careful you are, no matter how careful you are, the one risk no investors can ever eliminate is the risk of being wrong. So, because everybody can go wrong. So only and only by insisting on what Mr. Ben Graham called the margin of safety, never overpaying, no matter how exciting an investment seems to be, can you minimize your odds of error. Now, the, the summary of that is written here, that never overpay and never lose. Now coming back to understanding this rule in easier language. So friends, what does it mean? So before we proceed with that, with the rule number 4, let's consider what did rule number 1, 2, 3 said to us. The rule number 1 was about, hello, do you remember those or you forgot? Okay, no problem. If you even forgot because there is so much to do in the life, no problem. I'll just here to help you. The rule number 1 said that a stock is not an electronic symbol. It is actual interest, ownership interest in actual business, which is not dependent on the stock price. The business remains same. Electronic symbol shows a business. So you need to get into the financial statements, read the management reports and everything before you invest your money in such stocks. First rule. Second rule simply says that the market reacts, or it moves like a pendulum from one side to another side. So just like Marilyn once said that that the stock prices will keep on fluctuating. So the fluctuation is from those people who are greedy enough, I say again, greedy enough to buy a stock at any price. Maybe it is 100 times expensive or 200 times expensive. There are overexcited people. At second side, there are pessimist people, dull, negative, who thinks the stock market is going to crash today itself. So the smart investor, what does it do? In the entire pendulum, he buys from those who are pessimists or negative thinkers, keeps the stock with him, and then on the right opportunity, he sells it to those who are having super exciting thoughts about that stock. So in the meantime, he makes a lot of money out of that. So that is rule number 2. Now, the third thing is that whatever future value, whatever the returns that you want to earn on a particular stock completely depends on how much are you paying for it today itself. So the future value or future returns will directly depend on what you pay today, which is called present value. So that simply means that you don't overpay or extra pay or pay premium for any stock which is quite attractive enough, right? So that is how you can increase your returns. So suppose some stock is going to give you phenomenal returns, say 10 times its returns, but you are buying it at nine times of the price, then your return will be only one times. But if you buy the same stock at 3 times of the price and it gives 10 times the returns, then you will be having a return on investment which is equals to 7 times, isn't it? So that is the logic. Now coming back to rule number 4, where Mr. Ben says that rule number 4 says that one risk that any investor can never ignore. See, who is saying that? Who is saying that? The father of investing, the great father of investing is saying in black and white in his book that the one risk an investor can never avoid is the risk of being wrong. So the father of investing is saying that even if he is the best expert, he may go wrong as well. So this is the risk no one can replace, right? Now, what is the solution? Now, Mr. Ben says the solution is that never overpay for any stock irrespective of how much attractive it is. But don't you think that this rule looks similar to the rule number 3, which we studied last time, isn't it? Yes, you are absolutely right. But here the difference only is that here Mr. Ben says that you may go wrong. There in rule number 3, the wrong word was not used. So that simply means that what does it mean? How do these two rules differ? That in the second rule, Ben Graham tries to say that even if you are an expert, even if you are a very experienced person in the stock market, you may go wrong at any time. Now, how would that happen? It's because stock market is not like chemistry. It's not like physics or mathematics where the rules are fixed. In stock markets, some rules can be bent and others can be broken, isn't it? Now, this is exciting, isn't it? That stock market is a place where the rules can be bent or they can be broken in some cases. Now, how it happened? It happened so many times in stock market history that the companies presented wrong data to the regulator, or they published wrong reports, and there was some frauds in the companies. There were income tax raids, some kind of corruption was there involved in the company. So there are so many misinformation, misdata, or maybe wrongdoing is also involved in the stock market. So even if you are doing your best analysis, there may be chance that you may go wrong. So what is the solution? The solution is that you always maintain a margin of safety. Now, this margin of safety is a very specific concept. It's a detailed concept. We will discuss about it in complete detail with so many examples, so many practical case studies we'll take and we'll discuss on the screen. But in simple words, I say of safety is actually the cushion. It's like a cushion just like a shock absorber of a car or of a motorbike. So if you go on the bumpy road, the shock absorber helps you to stay safe. Do not feel the roughness of the road and do not break your bones or something. Similarly, if you buy any stock at lower price than its actual worth, then the difference between that means the lower price and actual worth, this is the gap, this gap is called margin of safety, which will keep you safe and will not let you lose the money. So he says that even if you are the best investor, you may go wrong at some times, and therefore whenever you buy a stock, always consider buying it at margin of safety. So keep some margin of safety which will keep you secured, right? Now how will we do that? How will we find the margin of safety? We will talk about it in detail in coming time. It's a big concept with so much of detail in it, right friends? The only nutshell is that do not overpay for any attractive stock. I give an example. Recently you've seen the stocks of Nika Fashion, Paytm, blazing stocks, internet stocks, e-commerce, and everybody was just go gaga with these stocks. What happened to them? One stock was around 1200 rupees, now it is 115 rupees something. Another stock is also collapsing. Investors are just rubbing their fingers and they are simply saying that, oh, the stock market is a bad place, people can't make money. It's not stock market who is responsible for that. It's he or she himself, because he did not consider the actual business fundamentals. See, these are the companies these are the companies which are based completely on the funding by the investors. So Nike Fashion or maybe Paytm, they are invested. They have investors parking their money in these companies. So the business is not generating that much of cash, but it is a borrowed cash which is helping the businesses to grow. And this is the main problem with such businesses. So Ben Graham in rule number 4 clearly says that you should consider margin of safety before parking your money in any investment. Friends, this is a theory. Practically, we will do some case studies, so bear with me. This journey will take you to the right places, I assure you for that. So stay tuned with me. Step by step, I'll explain you how to study the stocks, how to take right investment decisions, how to create an entire portfolio, how to manage portfolio, uh, churn the portfolio and get the best out of returns. The return which will be hopefully which will be much greater than the fund managers, the big bosses of the television channel, news, financial channels or something. You will make more money than them. So friends, stay tuned. We'll meet in the next video very soon. And yes, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, subscribe it now. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Plus, this is the video which I am making after a lot of research. So friends, just to just to motivate my efforts for making such truthful, research-based, insightful, or completely logical and scientific and useful practical videos, just to motivate me, spread this video to maximum people in your WhatsApp group, friends, or maybe for Facebook group or Telegram group or anywhere, so that somebody may save himself from losing money. They will thank you for that. And won't that be great if your friends are thanking for you for your contribution to their life? Isn't it? Right. So friends, with that, I wrap up this video. We'll meet in the next video with the rule number 5. Don't miss that. That is the most important rule and the last rule. So I'm excited to come to and meet with you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye. Thank you.